Well, the black bear didn't return last night. Didn't hear anything out of him, nor any other like coons or anything like that. So I had a good night's sleep. We got up early this morning, toward the camp down, had breakfast, and we were on the road by 6:30. So we got like a 60-mile day today. Today is supposed to get warmer than it was yesterday. The highs are supposed to be like in the low 90s. So it's the warmest day of the trip so far projected for today. So we'll see how that goes. That's one of the other reasons we wanted to get moving early this morning. So we're going to go, and we got another campground tonight. We're staying in North Woodstock. The campground we were at last night was really nice. Worked out just fine. The girl that checked us in took pity on us when she found out we had been on bicycles for 40 days, or darn near 40 days, and only charged us $20 for the campsite. So that was really nice of her. We appreciate that. We were at the Austin Hughes Memorial Campground last night, so near Riverton, Connecticut. So that's where we were at. So today we know that with Memorial Day weekend coming up, today our goal not only to get to camp early, but is to get some lodging arranged for the next like four days, because you know where we're going to be at is where everybody else is going to want to be at, and we're kind of concerned about our lodging prospects. So that's a major concern that we have for the next couple days. So we'll see how that works out. So with that, we'll see what the rest of the day brings. So this was the river that we were camping on last night. So really nice place to stay. I really enjoyed it last night. So we're back to hill climbing, I think. We're getting ready to do a lake crossing, and we're on a dam, and my gosh, it is foggy. I'm sure you can probably see this on the video. Can't see the water or anything. You just gotta be really, really careful here. It's a reservoir for the local area. You can tell this is an older one just by the design of the building right there to the right, or excuse me, to the left. We've been climbing hills. Just started. We had 2 miles of downhill, 5 miles into it. We've been doing this for 3 miles. The only way you can get a real perspective of this is to look at the angle of the trees and then try to figure out what it looks like. We're going so slow, about 4 miles an hour, and the Garmin can't compute, because I'm moving too slow, the gradient. But I can tell you, probably 7 6, 7, 8% grade here, which is pretty darn steep. So we just had some major drops. It was 8% declines coming off. I never did look at my speedometer because I just had to pay attention to the road. It was flying down those hills. I don't like going that fast, but you got to manage your stopping. You know, the brake pads are 1 square inch a piece. So you got 4 square inches of stopping power for 300 pounds of you know, people and gear. That's not very much. So when you get in these hills, braking is a real concern, especially at those gradients. But it was like a 750-foot drop in a matter of, I'm sorry, about a 500-foot drop in a matter of like a mile. So, yeah, that's quite a bit. Now we are kind of out of the country part of the ride, and we're into the more metropolitan area. Though, what greater area I'm in, I'm not for sure. I have to use Google Maps to figure that out, just to blow it up. But yeah, we're in town. What's kind of nice is the route we're on so far, as you can tell, is pretty laid back for being in a metropolitan area. Well, we're back in the hills again. We got into that larger metropolitan area. It was nice and flat. But now we're flirting with the hills. I have come to the realization today that today is a day of humility, patience, and self-control. Why do I say that? If I'm pedaling, doesn't matter where, if I'm pedaling, I'm going uphill. If I'm not pedaling, I'm going downhill. There is no such thing as a flat piece of ground in this stretch of Connecticut. It is nothing but hills. And, you know, 4 miles an hour, which means we're doing about 7%. And a lot of it is at 4 miles an hour. I don't understand. Well, I do understand. It's just hilly, but it's just really hard. You got 90-degree temps and nothing but climbing. Only time we weren't climbing is when we stopped for lunch.
Just a late ad for the video. I forgot. After this previous section you saw there, was fortunate enough to have my 5th flat tire on the trip. That also kicks in with the patience and humility and self-control. It was just an unfortunate event. I had a flat, had to put a boot in a tire, and somehow a piece of foreign material must have got stuck to the boot and ended up rubbing a hole in the inner tube and went flat. That was like 2 days ago. I've since fixed the tire, haven't had any issues with it, so hopefully that was taken care of back then. So just wanted to put that in there. And yeah, that's the end of the video.